This week's athlete in focus is Karl Cook, who holds a commanding lead in the West Coast Sub-League standings of the North American League after recording 3 top 5 finishes this season, including a win at Sacramento.
Do it. Being cautious.
Good.
Has he got it?
Yes, he does
He's
it.
done
Oh
it.
my goodness,
Thank
that is how
goodness.
you do it. The win, USA.
Fabulous.
Karl Cook and Caillou. 36.75 seconds.
right.
What an amazing ride.
He pulls it off when it counts.
So I've been informed that I'm leading the standings. I never look at points and I don't really care about that stuff because for me, if I show well, I qualify and I deserve to go. Caillou, what's great about him is, well, he's really strong, like physically, and he's really sound. I think in any partnership you figure out how to make it work, and I think because, back to his base of being really sound and really strong, that makes him consistent. It feels good that he's my horse. We bought him as a young horse, and we've brought him along. Regardless of whether it was easy or it was hard, it doesn't matter. We brought him young, we brought him along, and now it's my horse, and it feels like a partnership instead of buying an older horse that has the experience and someone else has brought along. We did the work, so it makes you feel proud. Caillou's really started to step into his own, and I don't want to get greedy. It's not worth it for me to qualify, go, and then will never be the same horse again. Right now, I'm going to do Deer Ridge and then the 5-star in Wellington the week after, the Deer Ridge World Cup qualifier. I don't want to ruin the house that we've built, just for, one glory weekend, or one glorious weekend, depending on what happens. So I came to meet Eric through a mutual friend, Ali Neil Farushin, and Ali was the one who basically made the introductions. And then, once that happened, we had to work on how we were going to work together, and so yeah, that's how I met Eric. We've been working together for over 7 years now, one-on-one. I needed so much help. I knew what a snaffle was, but I couldn't pick one out on a bit wall. I couldn't feed my horses. I couldn't do all this stuff. So he's really built the program and kind of guided all of the program and all of the way that we do things. And, a lot of it is different than the way other people do. But I think that's where the strength comes, is how the program works. I want to be successful in the ring. And so if I do the same thing as everyone else, I should expect the same result. The more controlled I am, the more on top of every detail I am, the more I know the variables and can account for them. You're not going to be able to account for everything, but the more I can, the more consistent I can be. And the more consistent I can be, then I can start tweaking things to be consistently successful, but consistent first. Real easy to go from 200th in the world to like 75th, but then to make that next jump, that's a whole different animal. And then even to attempt to get into the top 30, even if you're showing a Grand Prix successfully, it's not the same animal at all. So there's so much more that I need to improve at. Being able to be consistent at this level means that, okay, we're consistent here. Now we need to figure out those next few clues, keys, changes, maybe just time to take it next.